So I'm probably gonna say this is one of the first 4680s that's, as far as 2023 is concerned, that's on YouTube. Because I've been trying to research this car, and I don't think many people have actually posted about it. There's a couple videos online on YouTube talking about the 2022 version, which were kind of selectively chosen to be given to employees and reservation holders who were given the choice to swap into a standard range Model Y 4680. So it literally just has, gosh, I don't know, 12 miles on it right now. So I just wanted to do a quick video to sort of introduce it, and for folks out there who have questions about this particular trim level, it's not available to configure, but you can find it as like quote unquote existing inventory. And it took me a minute to figure that out because I'm not like a super Tesla fanboy. I had to figure that out. But as soon as the prices were discounted, I wanted to make sure to look into picking one up. So this is it. It does have the 20-inch wheels. I would have preferred the 19, but at the time when these first came out for, I should say when these were first available on the inventory selection list that was in my area to be delivered, it only had the 20-inch options. Couldn't get the 19s, which I would have preferred. But so far, you know, with just a couple miles that I've driven it, and it's too early to tell, it seems to be fine. It's a little bit crashy in terms of the sharp edge bumps, but we'll find out soon enough if overall on bigger bumps and freeway transitions, if the suspension's fine. It does feel a little bit softer, but even with the supposedly softer suspension on the new Model Ys, it is still a little bit firm. So this doesn't have the parking sensors, and no, did not get the matrix headlights. For you guys that don't know, the matrix headlights looks quite different over here. These are all the LED pockets, the reflectors, but the matrix headlights has a round projector there that basically can, I believe it also moves around, but I'm not sure about that. But I know that, you know, if you look into the LED matrix headlights, you can see what the big fuss is about. I am not particularly excited about the matrix headlights. I know that the output may be a little bit lower, but being that it can conform to oncoming traffic is super cool. So anyway, I did do an overall check on this. I spent, you know, a good hour going over everything, and I really honestly like these panel gaps. As I've been walking around the car, it's been fine. Panel gaps don't really bother me, but to an extent where, you know, panel gaps would start to rub up on places, then if that occurred, I would not have accepted it. But honestly, it's better than I expected. So there are some minor issues where actually this one lines up pretty decently well. The other one's a tad bit higher. Even this is, yeah, it's pretty decent. The other side's a tad bit higher, but like I said, I don't care about that kind of stuff. Although, look, panel gaps are absolutely perfect all the way down. So this has the structural battery pack, and if you look up Monroe Live videos on how this car is torn apart, or actually how this car is put together, then it's pretty impressive, because it does have the front giga casting on this side and the rear giga casting on that side, and they basically use in the middle, they use the battery pack, essentially, quote unquote structural battery pack, because it ties in the whole structure together. The front subframe, or I should say the front entire frame, the bottom structural pack, and the rear frame. So it's all one piece. It's very similar actually to how McLarens are put together with the carbon tub. So it's pretty cool, except they don't use carbon, they use obviously aluminum. So if you have any questions about it, let me know. I'm happy to do some more videos on it. Right now it's at, let's take a look. I believe it's something like 85%, 238 miles. Oops, at 85%, yep. So we'll see how that goes over time. Let's see if battery degradation is a problem. But so far, there's a couple folks who have chimed in from the first batch of 4680s, and they had mentioned that they've still, even 6 months later, 7 months later, still have full range. So that's pretty impressive. We'll see if that holds true for this car. There's only one complaint I have about this car, and I should have noticed it, and I should have test drove it before I picked it up. But that's why I have this top panel off. But there's some kind of like vibration as you drive the car on kind of uneven roads. It starts, there's a plastic clip or a plastic fastener somewhere here that's just jostling around, and it's just a little bit annoyingly too loud that it's enough for me to want to take it in, and just as part of the 24 hours or 100-mile first delivery, how should I say, first delivery option that buyers have to, I guess, return the car or something like that. Anyway, so this one did not, I don't have the hitch on here. I did go through this essentially with a decently fine-tooth comb, and the interior is great, except for, like I said, some noise around this area. It's been pretty good. It has the Alcantara on the side. The roof and everything probably looks the same as most. And yeah, no real complaints. If you guys have any questions, I can do more in-depth videos on this thing. I'm really not a YouTuber, but if you have questions, I'm happy to help answer it. So that's kind of it. Hope that helps. Again, this is the 4680 Austin build, Model Y, 2023 standard range. It's pretty good. It's actually been a lot better than I expected, to be perfectly honest. So I've got some accessories that I'm gonna put in, like floor mats and things, once I get this back to the house. But more or less, that's the car. So if you have any questions, just let me know and we'll put some videos together. All right, take care. Bye.